The year is 2009. It is May 10th, and Cave Game, the infancy of what hundreds of millions would eventually play, is born. It's hard to believe so much came from just grass and cobblestone. In just 6 days, the world of Cave Game gets trees, coal, iron, and gold ore. Bedrock, sand, and gravel are added too. 15 days after that, flowers, grass, wool, mushrooms, commands, and multiplayer are added. On September 1st, everything changes. A test mode for survival is added, complete with pigs, sheep, zombies, skeletons, spiders, and the iconic creeper, born from a bugged-out pig texture. Just in time for Christmas, on December 23rd, fire, apples, diamonds, tools, chests, and crafting tables are added to be paired with the official survival mode. The year is 2010. The day-night cycle, armor, farming, bread, furnaces, paintings, and mob drops are added on February 6th, along with a new name for Cave Game, Minecraft. 3 weeks later, on February 27th, Minecraft Inf Dev is born, adding dungeons, rails, doors, arrows, buckets, golden apples, and an infinitely generating world to the game, with the promise to continually develop and add features to the game. That promise was kept, and by the end of 2010, redstone, the nether, fishing, variated biomes, and so much more were added. The year is 2011. Minecraft is a game that is just on the precipice of its popularity, and those in and around the internet are starting to notice just how much potential this blocky cave game has. Every couple of months, it seems like a new game-changing update comes out, adding insane new things to explore, toy with, or fight. Beds, pistons, wolves, minecarts, hunger, enchanting, endermen, villagers, mushroom islands, nether fortresses, and the end are added along with so many more game-changing features just this year. The year is 2012. Bedrock Edition is added for compatibility with multiple devices. This is where many new Minecraft journeys began, mine included. Countless things are added across 4 major updates like jungles, mineshafts, jungle and desert temples, villager trading, and the Wither. The year is 2013. Horses are added to explore the 11 new biomes added to the brand new world generation tool, as well as redstone updates. The year is 2014. Only one update was added, where ocean monuments and rabbits joined the game and Microsoft acquired Mojang. The year is 2015. Nothing. This is where some say the golden age of Minecraft died. It's hard to disagree with them. It's important to take things in context, though. After a certain point, you can't keep reinventing the wheel or adding revolutionary stuff to a game. You must refine things so it does not feel bloated, or you can improve on areas of the game where content is lacking, like the end updates in 2016's combat update. From 2016 onwards, though, updates were fewer and farther between as Mojang added a more centralized approach. Instead of an update including little changes from all over the game with 1 or 2 major changes, almost all updates would be centered around one theme: the Village and Pillage update, Update Aquatic, Caves and Cliffs, and many others like that. These updates for the most part were pretty good, but there was one problem. They were terribly infrequent, delays would get tacked on multiple times, and features would be completely taken out by the time the update finally launched. Even with the resurgence in Minecraft's popularity from 2019 onward, the game itself hasn't seen much excitement on the updates front since the early announcement and snapshots from the Caves and Cliffs update. There were other updates that were good, but the cave generation from Caves and Cliffs is the last major hype the game has received. There were also other controversies about major updates that cause a rift to form between Mojang and the community. For starters, the mob vote. Originally, the mob vote was the biome vote, where fans could vote for which biome would receive updates. This led to the taiga getting berry bushes, foxes, and campfires, as well as mountains for having new world generation, new types of snow, and goats. With the biome vote, this is a way for fans to say what biome they wanted to see first, as Mojang stated all of these would eventually get a facelift. The mob vote, however, saw different public opinion. Much smaller in scope than a biome vote, the mob vote had another downside of the losers being tossed to the side, and Mojang has said on more than one occasion that these losers of the mob vote would not be added in future updates. Understandably, when mobs like the Isolager, Stone Golem, Copper Golem, and Moobloom lost and had little chance of getting added, the Minecraft community was less than happy. This, plus anger at a lack of substantive updates, set the stage for what happened in 2023. Leading up to Minecraft Live, the Minecraft community made propaganda and art protesting the mob vote in its entirety. These posts pressured the community to boycott the mob vote altogether, often being paired with messages stating that it would be incredibly easy to have all 3 mobs. On September 9th, 2024, the mob vote was discontinued and replaced with nothing. No biome vote, no mob vote, nothing. In classic Minecraft community fashion, the very thing they wanted to see happen was now a problem because now there was an entire aspect of Minecraft Live and community engagement removed and had no alternative presented. Another controversy, and one that I believe to be far worse, was around the October 2021 Minecraft Live and the fallout from the community around 2 cancelled features, Fireflies and the Birch Forest. In preparation for 1.19, the Wild update, Fireflies were added to add ambiance and to be food for frogs to eat. The Birch Forest had a concept art displayed with taller trees, fallen trees, fungal growth on said trees, and new flowers. This all looked fantastic, but then in May of 2022, Mojang released a statement calling for the delay of many features in the Wild update and a cancellation of others. They gave a tagline of "Concept art is not a commitment." This is where I believe the game and its community were at its worst point in Minecraft's history. This about-face from Mojang and the community's subsequent response set the stage for the outrage and protests of the aforementioned mob vote. Not to mention, when you look at this chart, it becomes very bleak. Look at the map of updates and the substance in the updates as the years go by. For a time, it truly felt like we were in the dark days of Minecraft. Very little in the update department, unsatisfied community, and the same corporate style of 1.5 updates a year. Even if the content in the updates was stellar, there always seemed to be something that made it go down a few notches. Take the Tricky Trials update. The trial chambers are awesome, the mace is an interesting weapon, the breeze is a fun new mob, and copper gets multiple more building uses. Great, right? Now look at what the mace is made out of. The heavy core is given purple text like it is some major rarity and a valuable object, but there is literally only one use for it. Mojang hinted there would be more to come, but it's been quite a while now, and like other items and blocks, it now just simply takes up space and has no announced plans for what the future of this block is going to look like. However, something changed recently. On September 8th, 2024, Mojang released a community update that said the mob vote was retiring. Minecraft Live would now happen twice a year to be more focused on bringing the community relevant news, and the reason for this was the age of major updates has come to a close for the most part. Ryan Cooper of Mojang writes, "We know that you want new Minecraft content more often, which is why we are changing our feature development rhythm. Instead of providing one free update during the summer, as we've done in the past, we will now be releasing a number of free game drops throughout the year. These game drops will vary in size and will bring you features to explore more frequently." It has been almost 6 months from that post, and they've stuck to their word. The first drop after this announcement was on October 22nd, where bundles were added after being announced over 4 years ago. In December, the first major drop was released with the Pale Garden biome, Pale Oak, the Creaking, Resin, and an Eye Blossom flower were added. So far this year, cow, chicken, and pig variants have been added. There are wildflowers, falling leaf particles, leaves falling from trees, new types of grass and bushes, cactus flowers, ambient sounds in the desert and badlands, wolf personality updates, and firefly bushes too. The firefly bushes are a concession for the fireflies promised years ago, but they do make a pretty great block to provide ambiance and mood. Spawn eggs are now completely overhauled, and I'm blown away by them. It may be a little early to tell for certain, but it's starting to seem like we are entering a new golden age of Minecraft. Frequent updates, overhauls, and modernizations to features that would otherwise be ignored if we got stuck with the 1 to 2 major updates a year are a very welcome addition to Minecraft. The community seems to be warming up to Mojang again too. Obviously, there are many who are still calling for an end update every day on Twitter, but that's to be expected. Frankly, with the drop system, it looks like certain developers are able to focus on the things that they want to change or add. If there were a major update like before the new drop system, one could maybe call this update the overworld overhaul, but there isn't a true through line to this update. It's just quality of life things are focusing on immersion. While nothing revolutionary has been added, everything is in place for Mojang to release these small drops while working on something monumental to blow us away. And I'm going to be patient and wait for it. Sure, the features added so far aren't perfect, but there's potential. We may not be in another golden age of Minecraft yet, but it sure feels like we're right around the corner to something special, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what that's going to look like. What do you think? Do you think we're about to enter a golden age? Are we still in the dark days of Minecraft, or are we just experiencing mediocrity? Do you like Mojang's pivot to the drop system, or did you prefer the major themed updates? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to stay tuned for more awesome content coming just around the corner. Thank you so much for watching. That just about does it for me, so until next time, y'all take care.